to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. So I'm pretty sure some people are like, yo, Seiji, why are you doing this video? Yo, Seiji, how do we even get here? Like, yo, what's going on? Well, online that took place, you had TEKASHI69 decided to leave this on social media. He said, homie died over a waffle, right? With the crying, laughing emoji, right? And a lot of people are like, yo, man, this is disrespectful. Yo, this man just died. You know, this is senseless, all this other type of stuff. Some people are sitting up there saying that they wish that Tekashi had been him. People, you know, in a sense, going out of their way because of how they feel, wanting to wish death on Tekashi69 because of what he posted directly on social media, right? And this is, I like to try to look at things from a whole nother perspective, right? Because normally people aren't going to do stuff just without reason. We don't see other rappers out here really doing stuff without reason unless it's for a very specific reason, right? So let me just go to this here. J. Cole once stated in the middle child, if you don't know about that song, I would almost request for you to pause the video right here and go listen to the whole song to, in a sense, I guess, get a little bit of a better understanding or different things of that nature. Like I said, it's just a good song. I like it. He said, the real ones been dying. The fake ones is lit, right? So this is something that J. Cole stated, you know, on one of his tracks, right? So then we got 6ix9ine who said, y'all be like, free the real and keep the fake. God answered y'all prayers, right? So this was obviously something that was far back, right? This was back when PNB Rock was alive with us at this moment in time. And he saw that comment from 6ix9ine and decided to reply, if he gets smoked, my life will be made no kizzy, right? And then 6ix9ine replied, you fell off the face of the earth at PNB Rock. So, you know, like I said before, this is something that they had a back and forth on for, you know, a little bit of time. 6ix9ine, as we all know, he had a variety of clashes on social media with a variety of rappers, right? And he did, you know, a variety of things as well. People said that, oh, you know, you can't come to my state and all this other type of stuff. You come to the state, it's going to be a problem. He came to a lot of people's states. He showed up. And ain't nothing happened like people said, you know, was supposedly going to sit up there and happen. And, you know, 6ix9ine has also called out the industry and stated a lot of things as well to make people understand a lot of other type of stuff. Right? My main thing is this. I'm not exactly sure what words that 6ix9ine and PNB Rock have stated. But I do know when people go back and forth, this is what people will do. If somebody ends up passing later on, they're going to sit up there and make a comment about it. Now, I'm going to say, you know, can we all say that it's in poor taste? Yeah, we can sit up here and say that. But at the end of the day, how many rap songs have we listened to since the 90s or since gangster rap was invented? And this is what people are sitting up there doing. It's no different. This is, in a sense, a part of the culture, regardless on if people, you know, like 6ix9ine or not. This is a part of the culture. There's a multitude of songs where you got people wishing death on other people. I could swear I could count a lot of times that Tupac was sitting up there wishing death or all this other type of stuff on people, and vice versa from other individuals. Then after them, you got the same thing happening with some of the older rappers of this generation at this point in time. And guess what? Now those rappers, when they're older, now the younger generation that grew up off of them, now they, in a sense, following the exact same suit. So, and where do you think TEKASHI69, in a sense, got all of his stuff from? He didn't just sit up there and get it from his people doing this. He mirrored and he's looking at what it is that black people been sitting up there doing, and how it is that they've been speaking to each other. He's doing the exact same. It's like, if you want to realistically look at it, it's a mockery of what black people have been sitting up there doing. His hair is almost, in a sense, like that rainbow color. You can almost think of him as like the clown prince of, and I'm talking about like the Joker, right? Because the Joker is known as the clown prince of crime. You can look at TEKASHI69 as the clown prince of rap, and that is what it is. He goes against the grain. He does the things that people say that he can't sit up there and do, and he still ends up being successful. Somehow, some way, he still ends up doing it. And then you got people on social media feeding into what it is that 6ix9ine is doing, which is the same marketing that he's been sitting up there doing, which is when anything happens with some of the rappers that he's had issues with, he's going to roll up to the scene real quick and let stuff be known. And he's going to sit up there and show proof of the reason why he's sitting up there saying why it is that he's saying it. But everybody else, he's stating it because he has the interaction with PNB Rock. Everybody else is just stating it because they're in their feelings about what took place with PNB Rock losing his life senselessly at the Waffle House when he was just simply there eating with his girlfriend. Right? Like I said, man, I look at it, it is very distasteful. You know, a lot of things don't need to be said, but at the same token, it is what it is. Because this is the type of stuff that we've allowed thus far in rap. We've never decided to change the narrative or how it is that people are supposed to respect or not supposed to respect, or some type of gray area. No lines have ever been drawn. Everything is murky. Everything is gray. You can't sit up there and see one foot in front of the other, one hand in front of the other. You can't even see 5 feet in front of you. That's the rap game. Like I said, case in point, look at all of the drill music coming from Chicago. Look at how it is that they rap and they sit up there and talk about each other in those lyrics. And then you can sit up there and look at LA rappers and how it is that they sit up there and go back and forth and, you know, sneak this and all this other type of stuff. It's the exact same thing. So it's like, my thing is, if you're going to get mad at TEKASHI69 for doing what rap has already been sitting up there doing, then within that, shouldn't you be mad at all of rap in general for doing this exact same thing? Because now what a lot of people don't realize, you got grown women talking about what it is that they're going to do to their ops. Pay attention. You got young women and grown women who are rappers talking about waving guns and how they going to city op and how they going to do this and spraying up the block and da looking pretty doing drive-bys. What? This, like I said, this is where we are at this moment in time. So just like I gave y'all the same timeline where it dealt with the beginning of gangster rap, and then it went further to, you know, those rappers who were originally there during that time, they got older. Guess what? Now, the younger generation who grew up on their music are following suit and doing the exact same. It's a vicious cycle. So guess what? The young women and the women right now who are doing the exact same type of rap that men were already doing, they're going to be doing sooner or later. They're going to be doing the exact same things that you see men doing in rap, which is senselessly taking each other's lives, sitting up there being disrespectful and talking about it over a track to sit up there and move numbers and all this other type of stuff to gain views and yada, yada, yada. Like I said, like, it's crazy. It's 1,000% crazy when you got things like this taking place, and it's like people not even paying attention to the cycle. Because people are so fixated and focused on one thing or on their feelings, they're not even looking at the overall picture. This is how moves get played in life. Because once people get you, in a sense, emotionally caught up, or you're emotionally caught up and invested in something, you're not going to notice all of the other moves that are being made. Like I told people a long time ago during the pandemic, the Coliseum is open. People ain't want to pay attention. People ain't want to listen to those words. But people are soon enough going to really start to see and understand what it is. And like I said, by that time, it's already done. You ain't going to be able to fix nothing. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. You just going to have to sit up there and watch the story unfold like you've been sitting up here doing. Like I said, man, it is what it is. People, you know, people sit up there and figure out, but realistically, people will only care about stuff, like I keep saying, Once it starts affecting their, their families, once it starts affecting their children, once it starts affecting their loved ones, once it basically hits people's doorsteps, that's when people want to sit up there and start moving. That's when people want to start caring. And that's the shameful part. And I've been saying that for years. But here we are. Because I put it to you like this. At the end of the day, P and B Rock, right? His life could still be here at this moment in time if the way that the rap game was changed 20 years ago. So very easily and potentially, the people that rode up on him, the music would be different right now and all the other type of stuff. That means that they would be in a different frame of mind. That means that their lives would be vastly different. That means that they wouldn't have sat up there and saw him as somebody that they could just get a quick lick directly off of and just do what it is that they got to do. Because like I told y'all in the previous video, the end result is the same way that they got that money off of him is the same way or another way that they're going to end up losing that money as well. Or even if they don't lose it that way, they're going to lose something even more valuable. So that is going to come down to their kids. It's going to come down to somebody important, like a little homie that they see growing up, that they want to, do better. It might be one of their parents. It might be somebody on the block. It might be an elder that means the utmost important, to them. Like I said before, people don't realize, man, like karma and all this other type of stuff, it is real. And when you do something such as taking another human being life for clear-cut no reason at all, when there was no need to, karma is going to be the utmost directly on you. Like I said, the main thing that needs to take place is that, a lot of these older rappers, they need to just be on a consistent thing, just trying to speak out right now. Like some people will sit up and say, oh, it's too late to sit up there and do that. At this point, now I'm looking at right now from here up until like 2030 something, it ain't really too late. It's cutting real close, but it ain't too late for them to all just like get together and be like, yo, we got to sit up there and fix this right now. We got to at least try to make a dent somewhere in this. So at least we can sit up and say we tried to sit up there and do something. Even though we cutting it close, we could at least try to do it. But the problem with that is, would they actually do it? And I'm not just talking about on a song. I'm talking about like actually like going like city to city and going to these communities and, and talking to these folks and, and different things of that nature. Will they actually do it?